Hey there, it's Kelly Renee here. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm so glad that you're here, and if you are not new and you're back for more, thank you. And let's talk about people pleasing. This is one of my favorite topics, along with boundary setting, which they go hand in hand. I made an EFT tapping video to help clear the blocks and patterns in the way that are causing the person to act upon the people-pleasing role. And this people-pleasing role is so common all over the world. It's an epidemic. I used to be the biggest people-pleaser. I can gladly and happily say I am no longer a people-pleaser because I don't have time for that anymore. Literally never got my needs met. I didn't even know that I was allowed to get my needs met. Because, yeah, there were just different patterns and programs in place for me that were keeping me in that people-pleasing role, and I would seek approval from everyone and everything except for my own self within me, because I didn't know to trust my own self, and I would always seek the approval from outside sources, and that's what people-pleasers do, and this is why. So in childhood is when this is picked up. So as a child, when the child is raised by parents or guardians or whoever that are not emotionally available for you, what happens is they try to find ways to please the parent because the child needs nurturing and love and attention. And when they don't get that, of course they're going to find ways to try and get that. It is an instinct within you to try and seek love and the care that you need to thrive. And so the child becomes a parent pleaser. And as the child doesn't get what they need, they find these ways, and sometimes they can be like acting out. They find ways to get the parent's attention, to get the parent's love and approval. And they find these ways to do so. And then when that doesn't happen, when the child's needs are not met, they grow up to become adults, and in the adult realm, they become these people pleasers. So, which is essentially the same thing. It starts off as a parent pleaser, and then it becomes the people pleaser. And a lot of times, people pleasers really struggle with depression, anxiety, panic, worrisome thoughts, feelings of unworthiness, things like that. And basically, it all boils down to they didn't get the love and attention that they needed as a child. So of course they feel unworthy and unloved, and they seek approval from outside sources. And of course they don't know how to thrive within their selves. And I know I was that way. And this is not anybody's fault. This is not the parents' fault. They're just acting out what they were shown and taught. And this is where a lot of forgiveness work comes into play too, because clearing the blocks also around the forgiveness of your parents or your guardians will help you with people pleasing as well. Okay? So, yeah, people pleasing, wow, it's a huge, huge topic, and it affects everything within your life. And I know I've helped people clear this in their lives, and I've heard from different people that I've helped, and they say, oh my gosh, this affects everything. This affects my business. This affects my marriage. This affects my friendships with people. It's a big one to clear. It's so huge. And when you do clear it, things get to be easier because you're no longer using that energy anymore to seek the approval from other people. It's so freeing, you guys. So freeing. Okay, so back to people pleasing. So what happens a lot of times, most of the time, the people pleasers live with this huge amount of guilt. And this guilt is from not knowing that they can say no And if they do know that they can say no, they don't know how to say no because it feels so uncomfortable. Of course it feels uncomfortable because we weren't shown how to speak up for ourselves as children. So yeah, as adults, we're going to struggle with the same issues. And I can help you with that too. Okay, so yes, they struggle with this guilt, and yeah, they don't know that they can speak their truth because they're too afraid that it's going to hurt someone's feelings, or that person's not going to like who they are, or they're going to talk bad about them. And yeah, it's just it can be an ongoing pattern. And wow, can you see how not being able to say no to people can really, really trap you and help make you feel stuck? Ugh. I remember that. I felt so stuck for so many years. Yeah, but this does not have to be a life sentence. So also, a lot of times people pleasers tend to not expect too much from anybody, not expect too many good things to happen or good things to happen in the world around them or in their lives, because they've gone so long without getting anything that they really desire or their specific needs to be met, that why even bother with expecting anything different, right? We talked a little bit about the parent pleasing part and how it goes into the adult part where you become a people pleaser. Okay, so too, people pleasers are sometimes shown or told in childhood to be good, to not speak up, don't be too loud, keep your mouth shut, be a good little girl, be a good little boy, and yeah, basically just be quiet and keep your opinions to yourself and not say anything. Can you see how that could keep you small and unhappy and get you into incidents that you don't really want to be in, because you're not allowed to speak up for yourself, and you're definitely not allowed to say no. It's a lie. Okay? I'm here to tell you. You totally have a choice. And yeah, I've done it. And I've helped people that used to be people pleasers as well. So, if you would like help with this, if you want help with clearing these patterns that are in place, and you can see how one is connected to the other, please reach out to me. I do EFT tapping. I get to the root cause of these patterns programs so that we can shift them and actually change your perspective of this stuff, clear it, heal it, transform it, and then you feel so much freer in your life, and the work that we do is permanent. So this is more than talk therapy. We actually heal this stuff. It's amazing, amazing stuff. So please reach out to me. Again, this is Kelly Renee. Love you guys. Please leave me a comment. Please subscribe. Find me on Facebook, Kelly Renee EFT. Signing off, and yeah, stay tuned for more videos because there will be lots more to come. All right, bye.